Hello and welcome back to Drunken Bar Fight. So today we are in the new update, although we're going right to the saloon first. So, I'm sure you could tell if you follow the series, there's definitely an audio change, so this is post-recorded, the voice anyways. I'm going for a martini. Is it going to be smashed, not stirred? Yes, it is. Oh, that phone is going to be very annoying. I apologize. So I didn't realize reset character didn't mean reset orientation or like, reload the character in the world. It meant, reset all of your unlockable progress. So unfortunately, for the next couple episodes, that phone is just gonna beep constantly. And it's super fucking annoying. I didn't see an option to turn off the beeping, which is unfortunate, because, my real life phone is on vibrate for a reason. Now, you might actually think that this move is unrealistic. It's certainly not combat effective, but, surprisingly it's fairly easy to do, all things considered. Like, it looks a lot harder to do than it is. Like I said, still not combat effective. Still very simple. Ooh! Oh, almost got the double single. Almost. Nope. The table went for a double like there, my goodness. And he just kind of flew away. Let's try it again. Nope. Let's try it again. Yeah! Oh, right in his head too, I think. Ooh. Between a rock and a hard place. Oh. Tried for a double, got the single. Oh. Oh, his hat stayed on. I like how his hat has a better chin than that guy does. Whoops. Excellent throw, hooray. Oof, some hammer fists to add into it. Oh, I think in this I just kind of go like throw crazy at a certain point. Oh. Like I said, sorry. That's at the end of it. It's just gonna start beeping. It's a very annoying beep too. Like, oh, because it's reset, I steal the ketchup. Run with the ketchup. They'll never catch up. Oh, you know what? That's what I deserve for that pun. Let's be real. I deserve to have my stolen ketchup broken. So let's go to the regular roll bar. So, it's funny actually that, so I recorded quite a few episodes before the update, the airport update. And when I played the airport update, for some reason I had issues. You'll be pleased to hear that it's much more stable later in the video. Still a little bit laggy here and there, but it's definitely, by and large, it's definitely more stable than it was, which is nice. It's also very strange, because, this level, especially the alley works better than it ever has. And that's a pretty big level with a lot of stuff. So I wonder what it is about the airport that makes it, oops. For some reason, you can see my character get in there at times. I think perhaps the computer also, is a little full, so I think that might be a part of it as well. And it's also just hot as fuck where I am, so it could also just be that the computer's getting a little heated. Because that thing gets real hot doing VR. Oof. How about that for a fucking tip? Root down the glass box. No. Oops. Damn. The bar got in the way of the hip throw. Oh yes, this is where I continue the hip throw madness. It's like it's a very blazing entry, my goodness. These are some of the most naked shot attempts and throw attempts in the world. Yeah, like that. A lot of the times I'm just being very blasé out because, I happen to know that the AI don't have really much of any defense to that. The ones that do have the knee attacks, I usually put my hands up on their legs first. To push their legs back. But in this game, like I stopped doing that a little bit because that would just keep like knocking them back and stuff. Oh. There I was expressing my displeasure for the phone. Because I want it to stop fucking beeping. But every time you press the cell phone button when that happens, it starts over and puts you in the same level again. It's kind of frustrating. But it's not too big of a deal. Most people... Oh yes, this is another problem I've been having with the phone in general. Is you'll see it in a minute. The touchscreen interface is wonky. For example, like, you know, that just happened, and there. Whereas like I'm trying to just scroll with the thing, and it's like my finger was on that white bar, not spectator camera. So it's kind of unfortunate. I don't know when that happened, but now I'm going through and I'm trying to be real careful, because it's also, the touchscreen is about 3 inches above where the actual, like for the interactive part of the touchscreen, I mean, is like 3 inches above the visual part. So that's kind of hard to use sometimes. Fucking red sheets, man. Anyway, sorry, that was a little asynchronous with the thing. Oh, am I gonna go for an elbow? No, I'm gonna go for a headbutt. I'm gonna try, but the game is gonna... That man's face is made of rubber. Oh, disappearing arm. Let's see if his testicles are made of rubber. Oh, there we go. We've activated his face. It's like one of those old kung fu movies. So he's using some magical key thing to protect his face. Till you punch him in the balls or something. Or I can't remember the name of the movie, but this like kung fu guy could like suck up his testicles. So they called them like vital points. So he could move his vital points around and exchange where they were in his body. So if you're wondering the peacemaker bit about kung fu, or like martial artists moving the organs around, I think it was a reference to like those style movies, so more hip throws. I really like that, like head and arm thing, because it's really good in this, where you just hug and throw. Because I find that if you can get them and they don't move at first, you're almost guaranteed to be able to pull off the throw. Oof. Oh, it just moved his leg right out of the way. Anyways, so yeah. So he can move his testicles to like where his heart was. So if you're trying to punch him in the balls, it just wouldn't work. It was a very silly movie. It was great. Oh my goodness. Oh, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna smash him into the scaffolding to knock the security guard down? Nope, I'm gonna knock the security guard out with him. Excellent. Wow, he walked right into the scaffolding himself. Thank you for doing that for me, cowboy man. Boop, right in. Nope, get in the fucking water. Get in the water. Get in the water. Get in the hole. Get in. Okay, you, fine. You get in the hole. And you take him with you. Good. Man. Uh-oh, that's not a good place to be. Yep. Oh, you're lucky you glitched out of that. Or else that would have been a suplex for you. Oof. Yeah, it's not West Side Story. You're correct. Nope. Mainly because I would have launched into like a song, but I literally cannot think of. Oof. Oh, fuck all that nonsense. He can't ever think again. Oh my goodness. My family couldn't handle me. What makes stage tears are still tears. Oh, indestructible weapons. Oof. Oh no. Oh. Oh, right on the step too. Oh goodness. Oh, and a suplex too, you monster. Goodness gracious. Like, wasn't breaking his head in enough? I mean, I guess it wasn't, but man, I probably was complaining that it was over too soon, too. It's just like, no, I wanted to beat him. Oh. But the thing is, it's just, like, a little bit longer. Like, I just want it to end when the last, like, I've said this before, but, like, I just want it to end when the last person reaches the threshold. So that way, if there's this last person, you know, I can finish taking out, you know, whatever combo I had in mind, or whatever thing I had in mind to do. Oof. Don't know how that got stuck in that part. And over. Sometimes I forget that, like, you know, I'm blinded to the world around me, and I do a little bit more of a bridge. That was in earlier episodes. Not so much anymore, but, oh, and goodbye. Oh, no. Wow, did that even hit him? I mean, maybe his chest, but, like, I'm pretty sure I was aiming for his jaw there. Whee! Oh. The guy behind him saved him. Oof. Oh goodness, why are you walking towards a knife wielder like that, people? I mean, to be honest, grouping around and, like, dogpiling a knife wielder is the best chance for the group, but still. You know, if they were all just being stabbed in the head proper, they would have all been dead. That's the thing about the knife, is that, like, its status as a self-defense weapon is kind of complicated. Ooh. Like the switching hips thing there. I thought I was going for a suplex. But nope. Changed the direction and threw him on his face. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Because it's hard to argue that it's self-defense if you just, like, stab them in the throat. You know? Like, it's... Because the thing is, like, is it an effective self-defense weapon? Sure, in the sense that, like, you can stop people pretty hard with it. But the problem is that in order for it to be a properly, like, a really good, like, self-defense weapon, you have to do a lot of damage with it. And in most, like, law, or most, like, states and Canada at least, that's a big no-no. Like, at that point, they consider you legally, like, more so the aggressor, even if someone else... Oh, of course I'm not a lawyer, but more or less, like, if the force you use, like a knife, for example, if you knife, you know, even if it's a group, if you knife them seriously badly, you know, it's very likely that you're going to get into some serious trouble. So that's why it's not, like... It's not the best self-defense weapon from that perspective. This is like, yeah, it's super effective, but the problem is it's a little too effective at ending people. Because, you know, you stab someone in the face, or the neck or something, you know, pierce a lung, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you can do to put someone out of action. You know, not necessarily, because you don't have to kill, but you do have to cause a shit ton of damage, like, really quickly. Or you can, rather. So yeah, it's one of those complicated things where it's like, you know, life's not really a self-defense weapon, it's a murder weapon, you know? Like, because that's the thing, is that, especially in, like, group fights, is that if you're not, you know, if you're not going for serious damage, you're not going to be deterring the group enough to keep you safe. Because, you know, a slice across the arm here and there, you know, it's very easy while you're doing that to get ganged up on. Even, I mean, less so if you're retreating about, but still. People are going to be a lot more emboldened. Versus where if you just stab a motherfucker in the throat, you know, chances are you're not going to be pressured as much. At least not immediately. 'Cause most people will take a moment to reassess the situation. You know, it might, because I think it's only a moment though. It's so complicated. I don't even know. Why did I bring that up again? Oh, right, because I was stabbing a bunch of people in the face. Back at the wedding. Oof. Yep, that's why you shouldn't stand around and do nothing. That's a little forearm smash. Am I gonna do another one? Nope. I'm gonna do possibly the worst body luck I've ever done on this game. I mean, I don't think that one was necessarily my fault, but, well, I guess I mean, technically, oh, excuse me. It was. I was trying to compensate for not knocking him over, and I didn't knock it up. Oh, yeah, that the controllers could have. Whee! And, ooh, sure she did not expect that. That's weird, she stopped moving. She was frozen. Alright, where am I gonna go next? Oh, I've already done a bunch of things. We have the airport. Excellent. I like that I get into a cab and it's just like, yes, I choose to believe that the cab flies to the airport and then it just cuts to the plane. Or just to get, it flew over to the airport and that's the sound you heard. Nope. I do like how I managed to fly the initial flight without causing problems, but it's the leaving the flight that I cause problems. Nope, I guess he's just dead. Oopsies. It's usually stable. I find that in this cab here, it gets a little, well, like that. But once I get out of this part, it stops lagging, which is kind of strange. Like, I don't know, maybe there's just more, like, weapons and stuff. Like, I guess the lighting looks a little different, but, like, I don't know, it... Maybe... Yeah, I don't know, I feel like the alley is, a bigger map. But I don't know, I'm not a coder, maybe there's some stuff I'm not noticing. And what am I doing now? I can't even tell. trying to go for a punch from him, but somehow got the cop instead of the other dude. The weird creepy fuck, the incel dude or whatever. I mean, I was about to say, I guess he is. Did he say? I don't know. I felt like, did he have some fucking whatchamacallit? Some line about being an incel? I can't remember. Either way, he's trash. Complete trash. Oh. Speaking of trash, just taken out. There's the first bag gone. Let's get the second bag. I said, alright, fine. Let's skip to the third bag. They didn't even take the bag out of the box yet. Or the trash can. Get out. There we go. Wee boop. Oof. That looks like a pretty far drop, and he landed right in his head. If he's not dead, he is, like, in a brace for months. I like that you can just smoke the cigar in your mouth, but the moment you put it in their mouth, it explodes. I choose to believe that it's like a real cigar for a bit, and then you hit the explosive charge. So, like, you light it, you start it, and then you're like, yes, a real cigar. Here you go. Boop, boop. Even though you don't have to smoke it first to activate it, but that's how I choose to believe it works. Oh. I don't think you could see it, but I think... Oh. Aww. He went off to the side there. Sometimes they, like, slip out. Because the hands, like, clip through them. Ooh, no. Speaking of clipping. Oh. Or, I guess, clamping. Ah, oh, you're lucky I missed your nipples. Oh, that's exactly what I'm going for, isn't it? Oh, now I'm going for your nose. I got your nose. I got your nose. That's gonna be a great thumbnail. Oh, that's right on the tip of the nose. Oh, I couldn't ask for anything better. That's the thumbnail right there. Unless anything better shows up. No, just pinched her wrist. That doesn't get. Oof! I got her under boob. It's not as sensitive as the nipple. Oh, it's gonna headbutt her in the stomach, and that's gonna fuck up my double leg. So I'm gonna glue their face to the floor or something. I'm gonna try anyways. But never mind, I'm gonna deal with this guy first. Oof, right in the eye. Oh no, I glued his eye open. That's gonna suck so much. Nope. Keep trying to bite a lock and lift. Come back. Oh, never mind. Ah, you haven't left yet, but I seem to leave you alone. Leaned right out. Good old clash of heads there. I mean, I wanted it to be a headbutt. You know, what is a headbutt but a clash of heads? What did he say? You wear off or something? Ooh, good thing he was wearing a vest. I suspect whatever oh, there we go. That was very bizarre. I wonder why headbutts aren't working. I mean, they sometimes do, but see, like this part right here is much smoother. I mean, when I turn my head, there's a little bit of, like, bars at the sides, but still, it's a lot better than it was. Yeah, break the glass. What am I gonna use? Take your bets, take your bets. I can't remember. Oh, wow, it was a shopping cart instead of any of those. I certainly would have lost. I thought it was the prosthetic leg. I didn't wash my hands. How did I break that? Did he break that? Oh, I guess he did. That was a very foolish thing for him to do. Oh, that works even on the floor. I forgot about that. I was about to say I didn't know that, but I'm the one playing, so obviously I did know that. Oh, do I throw? Oh. Oh, it still works. Oh, goodness, I hit him right in the head. Oh, my fucking squad. I guess they all decided to be, they thought strength in numbers. It's just unfortunate that if you have meager numbers, adding them together, you still have a meager number. Nope. trying to deal with the like, wow, she just flew away. She's breakdancing. Well, I wish I had noticed that. Would have paid more attention to her. Uh-oh. Four. Oof. Oh, right in the throat. Oh, goodness. Oof. Like back shoulder area. And, ooh, right in the spine. That would hurt. That would hurt a whole bunch. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy a nice puff of my marijuana cigar. Because I choose to believe that is weed and not tobacco. Oof. Can you imagine having a localized explosion in your face? God, that'd be awful. Anyways, I'm just gonna... Oh, was trying to go for an armbar there, but didn't let me. Oh, see, that's... Sorry. Oh, it stopped. Usually it just keeps going. Now to attack the pilots. Whoops. Controller drift was like, no, murder the seat first. Anyways, that'll be the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you did. It'll really help the channel grow and is super appreciated. Apparently my head is on sideways now. I'm slowly righting myself. There we go. Anyways, you could also watch more content. That'd be super swell. Or donate to my Patreon. That'd be the swellest. Anyways, bye-bye.